Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Devin's Cards here. Getting ready to try something new today. Normally, when I go to my local card shows, it's normally like 40 tables max. Today, I'm actually at a baseball stadium up here in Scranton, Pennsylvania, going to the first annual Pocono Card Show. I think it's called the Diamond up here. It's going to be all around the concourse in the AAA stadium for the Yankees. Super excited to go on to it. First show, like I said, it's supposed to be over 100 tables and also paying for. Yeah, normally my shows are always free, so little $5 cover fee. I'm excited to go in there today. I'm just going to take in the experience, hopefully get some shots for you guys. Like I said, definitely something new for me because it's around a baseball stadium, but super excited just to go in here. You know what I mean? On a Saturday day off, just enjoy the scenery and hopefully meet some cool dudes in there and maybe find some Hawaii stuff. Got a Hawaii football shirt on today. Go Bows! Super excited for the football season coming up. But yeah, next time you see me, I'll show you everything I'm picking up. Maybe I'll try to get some footage in there. Stay blessed. Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are back home. I'm going to tell you something. I had a blast at that show. I was skeptical at first. I didn't know it was the first time. I just didn't know what I was getting myself into. Got a free T-shirt, the Pocono Show card and collectibles. Man, that show was so cool, super dope. I know I'm not going to be able to get all of this on here, but this was the shirt that I got. I actually got it for free. I don't know if they were giving them out or not, but I got one first table I went to for my guy Gabe. Just had a blast, man. Great show. I even found some Hawaii stuff, man. So it's really crazy for me. I was rocking my Hawaii football shirt, and I had some people stop me, and they're like, "You collect Hawaii, bro? We live in Pennsylvania," and it was kind of like just a little joke. But some of the vendors actually had some Hawaii cards, so that was cool. I picked up a little stack here. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I was really going there just to enjoy myself, man, just to see what everything was about. But dude, I found some gems, man. So let me get this going here for you guys and just show you what I picked up. This stack right here, this guy had a binder, dude. And he was like, yo, he's like, do you like old stuff? He's like, I definitely have some Hawaii stuff in here. So take a look. I think I found an Alex Green patch and a Devon Best auto. But I was looking through this stuff, dude. And even this first card that I found, I loved. I don't know why, but Andre Ellington was just one of those guys. Like I've talked about in my other videos, like maybe like a handful of dudes really remember him that watch my stuff. You know what I mean? But like, dude, I loved him. Dude, he was a dog, man. He was great in Clemson. Then he went to Arizona, and I feel like he had a decent like little career. But I saw this card, man, and I was like, yo, I love Leaf. I was like, this card looks different though. So it's gold and red, right? And then I look behind it, it's a one of one. You know what I mean? I was like, yo. And it was crazy too. The binder was like buy five for like $10 or whatever like that. You know what I mean? I got this whole stack. I think I bought 11 cards for $10. So like I really got a steal. The guy was just trying to move some stuff, man. On card auto, one of one. I'll take it. Andre Ellington. Another card I picked up from the same vendor was this jersey of Ray Rice. These are event worn, so not game worn, man, but any type of jersey. I'm gonna show you some other jersey patch cards that I found today, man. I feel like we're not valuing jersey patch cards cool like they should be. You know what I mean? But I picked that up. I picked up this little Nick Boyle card just to see some Delaware stuff out in the wild. I thought I would scoop that up. You know what I mean? He played for the Ravens. Little patch here that I really like. This Saturday swatches. I'm always picking up for Hawaii, so I'm getting like Timmy Chang, and I think the other one is Chad Owens that you see. Tab Perry is actually local to my area. I think he was born in Wilkes-Barre. Then he went to UCLA. I think he played for the Bengals. Didn't really do too much, but these cards are cool once again, just because it's game used. You know what I mean? So any game used stuff, I'm definitely going to take. And he's local. Oh, I totally forgot. I got this Chad Owens card too on card auto. I think I already have this one, man. But once again, going to a show, if I see any Hawaii card that, even if I own it, I'm picking it back up, man. So I got this Chad Owens auto. Another card I thought was really cool, man. Steve Slayton, dude, he was a straight beast at West Virginia. You know what I mean? I think he was there with Pat White. Those guys were great. They were very explosive. Picked that one up. Some of the cards I might sell. You know what I mean? A lot of it was PC stuff, dude. I'm really falling back in love with just PC and cards. Sue Cravens was a hitter, man, at UCL or USC. I like this card just because he has the Samoan, tattoo there. And this was just a cool looking card that I saw. You know what I mean? I know his career was kind of cut short, but anything with the Washington Redskins, I feel like there are sellers out or buyers out there that look for that. I picked up this EJ Manuel at 99 on card auto. I think some of this stuff still does sell. I actually saw EJ Manuel in college. They were playing Maryland. My brother is a big Florida State fan, so I went down with him and we saw EJ Manuel play. I know he was a top draft pick for the Buffalo Bills. Never panned out, but I thought that card was cool. Another card I picked up here is this KJ Harris. Once again, kind of like Andre Ellington. I love this guy, dude. Like I remember playing with him in like the old college football games. He went to West Virginia. I played for Miami. Didn't really do anything, man, but it was just a guy that I liked. Once again, on card auto, I can't go wrong. And then the last two cards are the ones that I saw as soon as I opened up the binder. I found this Alex Green 12 out of 36 player worn jersey patch. So once again, I just thought that was really cool, especially because it's player worn. I know it's not game worn, A, B, and C. But this was the first card I saw, and I was like, all right, this guy might be onto something here. He had a Devon Best auto. This is one of my favorite pictures of Devon in college. I'm definitely collecting anything Hawaii. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, man, that stack was $10, man. I couldn't go wrong with that. Definitely some hitters that I enjoy. Next couple cards here. I know sometimes you see the sticker prices. It's not what I paid. I found this rookie Greg Salas auto. This is Crown Royale, I believe. I got a nice little deal for all these cards. I think for these I paid $40. So this was labeled at $5, but I scooped that up. Another card that I picked up here. This patch was nasty, dude. This is a Kenneth Dixon at a 25. I love that Maryland patch right there with the Raven. You know what I mean? Or it's a Ravens patch, not Maryland. But I really thought this card was really cool, man. You know what I mean? This is player worn, but once again, just to see that patch, I'm going to take it. And then next card that I picked up is kind of out of my realm, but follow my guy, Gabby. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He's getting into vintage stuff, and I just saw this cool, it's banged up, but Brian Piccolo, man. Sad story with him. If you guys ever seen Brian's song, but him and Gail Sayers, man, those guys were a duo back in the day. So I scooped this one up. This is from 1969. I thought that was really cool. I like this card. The 1969. I don't know if this is top. I have to rip it open and see. But this card was super cool, man. I thought that was a nice little card to add to a kind of like a vintage pack. Next great three cards I picked up here was this from a nice seller, dude. Like he was just selling basketball stuff. Normally I stay away from basketball, but we were starting to chit chat, and he was like, "Dude, like who do you like?" You know what I mean? And I told him I was like a big Steve Nash fan, and he had some Steve Nash. I don't own any type of Steve Nash auto. I know I wish this was a refractor just because refractors go ham, but I got this Steve Nash Bowman's Best rookie card. I thought that was really cool. And then he also had this Threads Steve Nash. This is numbered. This is at a 399. This was really cool to add. And then he also had a dude, and we chit chatted for a little bit, man. I was a huge Darius Miles fan. I don't know if any of you guys remember Darius Miles. This guy was a dunker, dude. Like talking about like athletic, man. He was way ahead of his time. I know he had some injuries with his knees, so I think that kind of like knocked him out, dude. But if you guys remember back in the early 2000s, it was him, Michael Olowokandi, and who else did they have? Quentin Richardson. Dude, these guys were ballers, bro. They had such a great team, dude. It sucks that injuries kind of cut his career short, but picked up those three cards. I think I got these for like $20. You know what I mean? I wasn't really too crazy today with spending too much money. Next cards that I picked up were from the guys who were actually they were in charge of the show today. Super cool guys, man. I'm always making deals with them. He knows the one guy knows I like Bowman Chrome stuff, so he's like, "Yo, look through the stack." So nothing too crazy, but I picked up this Jayla Farouk. He's going to be wide receiver one for Maryland now. So I know I have a couple of his stuff, but any type of auto I'm going to take. And then he just had some color, so I picked up this Caden Salter at a 375. Don't know if he's going to start at Colorado yet, but we'll see. I got Ethan Burke out of 99. I don't really have any of his stuff, so I thought it was a good pickup. And then I picked up this Jaquiz Hunter. It's funny enough, the only reason I picked this up is because I heard Gabby talking about him a little bit. I know he plays for the Rams now. I'm a big Blake Corum fan. I think Corum's going to be a stud, but Hunter is also there, I believe. So I picked that up, and it's kind of like a color match. You know what I mean? Maybe not. That's not purple. It's blue, Ryan, but it is what it is. So I scooped that up. Next couple cards here that I got. I follow this local guy from the Gettysburg area, Captain Romero. He's super dope. He was booked, man. There was people all up on his showcases, but he had some really nice value boxes. I picked up all these cards for $20. I don't know too much about this card. The Wi-Fi was terrible, so I couldn't really look things up. This card is just eye appealing. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Lamar Odom. like I said, just looking at the card is dope. You know what I mean? It looks like it's XC. There was 15 out of 15. I'm gonna have to look this card up. It might not be worth anything. I just think its eye appeal is really cool. And I used to like Lamar Odom. I think he was a part of that Darius Miles team I was talking about. Anytime you find a case hit in a value box, I'm going to take it. Malachi Nelson, what happened to him? Maybe UTEP is the place for him. I have no idea. But like I said, if I can find a case hit in the value box, I will take it. Maui, I picked him up just because Hawaiian kid, you know what I mean? He is one of the top prospects for the Giants. I scooped that up. Speaking of Hawaii, had to get my boy Colton Wong auto. Can never go wrong with a Colton Wong auto. This is actually a refractor out of 199. I don't think I have the refractor. I have this Topps Chrome, but I don't know if it's refractor. Anyway, it was in the value bin. I'm gonna pick it up. Next two cards, man, just prospecting. Ravens, you know, I got this Devin Leary. This is out of 99, 99 out of 99. I'll take that. There are some crazy people out there that absolutely love if it's first on print or last, so I scooped that up. And in this card, I scooped up just because of the patch, man. The patch is nasty. You know what I mean? That's definitely a patch right there of like a number or something, you know, 3 colored out of 99. I know it's not game worn or anything crazy, but you know what I mean? The patch, nasty. I feel like patch cards are super undervalued. And last card I picked up, just another value bin, just $5. I mean, the card might not be worth that, but I got the mag. This is out of 125. I love Inception. Junior Colson was a straight animal at Michigan, just a tackling machine. Now still with Jim Harbaugh at the Chargers. I think this was a nice little pickup. Like I said, I don't know any of the value of this stuff, but I just scooped it up for eye appeal. But yeah, man, that is my haul. Like I said, had a blast at the show. I just had a great time. Definitely gonna, you know, be posting some reels and stuff like that. So once again, I appreciate you guys who like, comment, and subscribe to my stuff. Let me know what my best pickup was that you guys liked. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay blessed.